Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to mighty Akim, Wa'akwathium, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. And today we're going to go into this lesson about this Jake, okay, that he says he just got out of prison for killing people, and he's gonna go kill people again. So let's see what he has to say.
Killer is released from prison and says he'll kill again.
I got 17 years in, man. I got 2 bodies, 6 in Supermax, man. I did 17 years. I did 12 up top in Minnesota. I did 5 down here, but I did 6 years in Supermax.
What was the circumstances of you killing them?
Shit, I just robbed some motherfuckers and killed their ass. Shit.
How old were you when that happened?
19. Them the only bodies they know about. So I got caught for 2 murders. Home invasion.
Real quickly, I forgot to mention, definitely important information. The brother that did this lesson does a very good lesson on the same topic, similar, but it kind of is a bridge into something else. I definitely recommend watching his video. He doesn't really go into what I'm about to talk about, but I definitely recommend watching his video. I'm going to leave a link to his video so you can go and see it, because it is definitely an important thing for you to hear the lesson that he did, okay? But I just had something else I want to add to it.
3 armed robberies, possessed the firearm.
Why did you choose to not just rob him? Why did you also kill him?
Shit, I don't know. I'm a killer. Shit.
Well, I mean, when you look back on that at 53,
yeah,
do you feel any regret for killing
Hell
those?
no, because I'll kill again. Hell no. Hell.
Fuck. Quickly, I'm going to just put this right here. And I'm going to let this play.
No. Were the people that you killed, were they innocent or were they just...
Yeah, one was a Caucasian, so fuck them. And the other one, shit, he had robbed my boy, so I had to come get him.
And you say that you've actually got more bodies, but that's just the 2 that they know about.
Right. And I got some more coming. That's what this country built on, killing. So I ain't no different than the police. Excuse me, the holies. They can kill. They've been picking us off. They killed that girl. They get away with it, so why I can't do it? I fucked up. I did my time. And if I fuck up again, they probably give me a death penalty, because I'm going to burn somebody again when I get off these questions. If I'm pissed off, that's just the bottom line. Ain't nobody going to stop it. And then what I like to do, I don't need no gun.
All right, now. I have an additional precept. Okay, Psalm chapter 149, verse 6. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a 2-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Most High. Okay, call on YAHAWASHI. Now, I really have to let you hear this one more time, because he said, number one, he said the holies, and he made a good point that if the police are able to go around killing people like that just for no reason, why can't I? Okay, number one, which obviously that's both of them, neither of them should be killing people for no reason. But at the same time, it really just goes to show just the nonsensicalness of this police. So you really just need a license to kill, which a lot of different professions, not just the police, have that license to kill you. Okay, and I believe it was an Edomite woman that had pointed it out that in a certain doctor, this is why I don't recommend going to the HOSP, and you know the rest. Okay, I don't recommend going there because, like, number one, they have the right to kill. Like, basically, if they have some sort of clause or whatever, like, if in the event you die, it is not our responsibility, it's not our fault, whatever. Like, they can literally just say, okay, well, this person who, let's say if they got a minor cut on their hand, okay, they can literally say, okay, well, this person is gonna die. We need to, we got him. We know we're the medical experts. Let us do our thing. Back off, and then they can just kill that person who isn't even in danger of dying. Okay, and I've heard a lot of different stories. I think it would probably be wise to not say on here about a bunch of different fucked up things that have been going on in that HOSP. Okay, so I heard a lot of different stories. You know, it's really a wicked ass. Unless you really, really have to, I still don't recommend it. Okay, but the thing is, one thing I just really thought it was very funny that he said, oh, right here.
Innocent, or were they just?
Yeah, one was a Caucasian, so fuck them.
So, first thing, okay, he mentions a heathen or an Edomite, okay.
And the other one, he had robbed my boy, so
he didn't say it explicitly, but I think we can glean or come to the conclusion that it was more than likely another Jake, okay, and by extension, I guess he's just saying that, you know, payback to a Jake, okay. So the thing is, he went after heathen, okay, and he made it very, very clear that the reason why he doesn't care too much about the reason, he didn't really care about the reason. Slakia, that line right there is funny as hell. So he said, I can't. Okay, Slakia, all right. Let me calm down. That's funny. He said one of them was an Edomite, so fuck them. Like, basically, not even dignifying, because the guy who's recording asked him what was the reason. Were they innocent or anything? Did they do anything to deserve it? And he just said, I don't even need to justify the reason, or a reason as to why I did that, because the reason was, okay, just because of their ethnicity. Okay, that's literally what he said. And then for the second one, he doesn't explicitly say, but we can glean that since he feels that way about so-called Caucasians, then it's more than likely a Jake, and then he's getting his get back to a Jake. So the main targets are heathens, or I guess Edomites specifically, and then 2/3 that are partaking in this wicked world. All right. Now let me get this. Ecclesiasticus chapter 39 verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of their destruction, they pour out their voice and appease the wrath of him that made them. Okay. Now this, I made a comment on this video as well. I literally said the exact same thing. I believe that through the Spirit, that number one, the fact that he's out again, as well as the fact that he just does not even care. All right. He is a demon sent by the Most High to execute judgment on these heathens. All right. And that's honestly, that's how I glean it. You have to see this things from a spiritual perspective. If they said they saw two charges for murder. Okay, one of them was dropped, but then he killed someone, and then he served 17 years, and then he's out. Okay, like, hey, the only reason, and on top of that, he's saying, okay, yeah, I'm not remorseful. I'm gonna go and do it again. Like, the fact that he's saying that, it really just goes to show, like this is the spirit that is on that guy, to be just like, he didn't think, oh, I wasted 17 years in prison. No, he thinking like, okay, well, whatever. I don't care about all that stuff that they were talking about. I'm still gonna do, what I'm gonna do. Okay, which in actuality, as I said before, is the spirit that's on him to be that way and to think that way. Verse 29: fire and hail, famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the the wicked destruction. So over here, the sword. Alright, the sword, by extension, the modern day sword, is the gun. Alright, that's what they use to. That's what people like him, or demons like him, use to punish the wicked. And honestly, I kind of feel bad calling him a demon, even though I guess it is the most accurate description of him to say that. But at the same time, I kind of feel bad. I do kind of feel bad because of, like, a lot of the stuff that he was saying, while it's not righteous and it's not what we should be doing as Israelites, you can very clearly see that this guy is, he's executing the high. Okay, 2/3 Jakes that are going around and being wicked, similar to him, if not worse or whatever. Okay, because he at least, when he was speaking, he at least had some set. It seemed like he had some sense into it, and he had some reasoning. Okay, because there are some wicked ass Edomites that are really like, or not even just Edomites, but just demons in general. Like if you watch that one Boondocks episode, Lamilton, whatever. Okay, he said, "Oh yeah, I just want to do bad things, just to do bad things because it's fun and whatnot." Like, there's that demon, but there was no reasoning behind it. But then you have this, which again, like I said, I don't want to call him a demon because there is the reasoning behind it. He sees the unfairness in the world, and in response to that unfairness that he sees present, do something about it. Okay, but of course, that's not what we should be doing as Israelites in this truth. Okay, so I'm not saying that he's right. I'm just saying speaking as a man, what I see him as, and it's very clearly, there's got to be someone that's going to be the 1/3, and there's got to be someone that's going to be the 2/3. All right. Verse 31: they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Okay. So Matthew chapter 17, verse 15: Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is lunatic and sore vexed, for oft times he falleth into the fire and oft into the water. So another thing is, this was during the time of Yahawashi, or Slakia. This man asked Yahawashi to remove a demon that is on him, and the demon was making the guy act crazy and harm himself, and jump into fire, jump into the water, just do a bunch of crazy stuff. Okay, now the thing about that is this is the different types of demons that we have to be aware of. Okay, like, you gotta get yourself right and be spiritually sound to be able to fend off. Let me get this. Said demons. And right quickly, just so you know, Matthew chapter 17, verse 20, and Yahawashi said unto them, because of your unbelief, verse 19, then came the disciples to Yahawashi apart and said, why could we not cast them out? And Yahawashi said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. So, Okay, verse 21. Howbeit this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting. So, one of the things is, when dealing with these, very strong apparent demons. Okay, you have to number one, you have to have faith, believe in the names of the Most High Yahawah, YAHAWASHI. Okay, and then also, if it's a demon that's really exceptionally strong, you have to pray that the Lord removes it, and you also have to fast. All right, it's not going to be easy. Okay, let me get this. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Okay, so when you're coming to this truth, it's not going to be easy. All right, it's going to be hard, and you're going to have to be able to. You're going to need to. It's a prerequisite that you're able to overcome these demons that are going to vex you. All right, not only just demons that are going to vex you on a spiritual sense, getting on you, but also the demons that are going to be around you. Okay, just as there were demons that bothered prophets. Okay, like a couple of months ago, there was a bunch of just straight up demons that were bothering brothers. All right. Judges chapter 9 verse 23. Then Yahweh sent an evil spirit between Abimelech and the men of Shechem, and the men of Shechem dealt treacherously with Abimelech. Okay, so finally, it just also the fact that the Lord can send these evil spirits or these evil men. Like the Lord sent this man to go and end that Caucasian's life. The Lord sent this man to go and end that guy, and that Jake's life, and all the other people that he didn't mention. Okay, in that same sense, the Lord could put demons on anyone and everyone. All right. But with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And with that, I want to say shalom.